Hello, Prakash.
How are you, Prakash? All
Good,
well?
good. All well.
Superb, man. Superb. So,
It's
Prakash,
good to see you, Prakash.
yeah,
Thank you,
you
Jack.
won't believe he's
Yeah.
killing it like anything, man.
Great.
He's
Where
killing
you're there?
it.
Where you're going?
Actually,
Netherlands.
so what happened is that today
Mm.
morning 9 o'clock I think. Okay, I got a message in the LinkedIn. Today I got a
Wow.
reply that we have open position in Netherlands. Are you interested? Then immediately I replied that yes, I'm very interested for this position. Then they asked me what's the notice period. Then I said 3 months is the notice period.
And we
So
worked
three
on that notice period negotiation technique which you use.
Yes, 3 months notice period. Then
Yeah.
immediately, so European clients, they said the European clients will not accept for 3 months notice period. Then I immediately I pinged them. Can we discuss over the call? Then
Hmm.
immediately, that person from Netherlands called me. Okay.
Lovely,
Then,
lovely.
then I was discussing about my profile and everything. I started discussing, and finally, I was discussing about that 3 months notice period. They have given two options. Okay.
Hmm.
They have given two options. The first option is that once while I'm serving the notice period itself, I have to come to Netherlands. I have to onboard there. Once onboard in 1 week, then I have to come back to India and I have to work for some time and I have to go back to Netherlands. This is the first option. The second option, uh, I have to go to Netherlands and from there itself I will to surrender my laptop to India. So they've given these two options. I said,
You won't
okay.
believe the way he functioned, the way we function, Jug. It's like, we always follow this method. Don't be job hunter, but
Correct.
be hunted.
Hunted.
Correct? And this is
Yes.
Yeah.
exactly
This
what he
is exactly.
followed. Be hunted, and everything was laid out in terms of his conditions. See, I can come. I have 3 months. Although the notice period would have been easily reduced to 1.5 months easily, but we always said no, 3 months notice period. Now tell what you want. You want us? Find out what you have to do.
Correct.
Go
Correct.
ahead.
Correct.
Now then,
Right.
what do you have to tell
And
him?
after that, they asked me about the current package in India, and they asked me what is the expected package. Then I said, sir, just give me some time. I have not done some research about the Netherlands.
Hmm.
I will let you know. I said, if everything goes well in the interview process. Then immediately he sent an email. That email only I forwarded to you in the WhatsApp.
I know,
Okay.
man. That email was crazy. I was just like
Yes.
looking at
And
that. So
then
this is the one. Can you see?
no, no,
Mhm.
no,
Uh,
no. This is the first email.
this is the first email. I'll just show
Then
you. And then this was
this is the one I got it.
this is the one
Okay.
which he got.
And
And
after that,
after that, even the visa sponsorship, which one has to be done, and also yeah, everything was there, man. I mean, like crazy
and
it
then
was.
no, and after that, what happened? He sent an email. Okay. And
Hmm.
after that, Prakash, my director wants to speak to you. Can you connect in the Teams? Then I said okay. Immediately, another 20 minutes, another guy came. Okay, he is
Hmm.
He is the SAP director, it seems, for that company,
Lovely,
and he started the interview. I I
lovely.
it really was. I don't know actually. And he started the interview. And can you please tell me about yourself, about profile, which one you got? And he asked me so many questions. That interview itself took 45 minutes. Okay.
So did you use that technique of interview what we prescribed you?
Yes, yes,
You
yes,
use that?
yes,
You made
yes.
sure that what you talked about, which like what tell me about yourself,
Correct,
following with
correct.
your strength, following up with the
Yes,
solar
yes,
technique,
yes,
following up
yes.
with the body language, crisps,
Correct.
everything. Did you manage to do that?
Everything. Yes,
Lovely.
yes.
So
Then
the mock interviews helped you in this, right?
yes, correct. Really,
Lovely.
it helped me. And after that, he started with the interview questions, the
Hmm.
technical questions. Technical questions went well, and I answered most of the questions. So they're very happy. And finally, again came with the
Hmm.
salary discussions.
Yeah.
Okay, that they started with 70,000. Okay, then I told, see, currently I'm getting this much package, but
Hmm.
no, after I spoke to morning, I spoke to that guy, right? I've done some research.
Hmm.
So in my experience, the salary range would be 80 to 90. I said.
Hmm. Correct.
Then it was a discussion happened. Finally, they came with 84,000 euros. It's almost a 7 crore.
84,000 euros. How many? What is the
uh,
INR figure? What is the INR figure of 84,000?
I didn't check it out. After that, out in the 84,000, they told some other things. €120 is that additional health insurance
Yeah.
and the visa things, everything they told. Then
Mm,
I directly asked them, see, sir, your
mm.
company is you are sponsoring the license number. Do you have? I asked them. Immediately they've given the license number.
That's what this is. See, now one very good example. This is the perfect example. People say, hey, visa sponsored jobs are not. I'm not able to find visa sponsored job. I'm not able to find visa sponsored job. There is nothing called visa sponsored jobs existing in the database. You have
Correct,
to induce it.
correct,
Got it?
correct.
You have to induce it. You
Use
have
it,
to
yes.
make the opportunity turn in your favor, and that's exactly what we did here. We
Correct,
converted it a non-visa sponsored role into a visa sponsored role because he applied in the company which is falling under the small and medium sized enterprise. They will go even to the extent of helping the family relocate and all that. That is a
correct.
negotiation we are having now next.
Nice. And after that, the discussion was about. I asked who is the client. They told me very clearly the client is PwC or KPMG.
Lovely.
Okay, the client location is in Amsterdam. They told many of the
Great.
employees they're staying in Almere someplace
Yeah.
in Netherlands. So it's a very near to Amsterdam it seems. So there the cost of living is compared to Amsterdam is very cheap it seems. So and also it's a hybrid model. And
Mm.
even if I'm traveling from Almere to Amsterdam, everything the cost and all everything there will be chargeable.
Don't worry that we will work. We will work. It's just the starting phase.
Uh,
Again, do not commit anything right now. Okay.
sure.
So the salary what you are opting right now is coming to about 74 lakhs, okay, per annum, INR, which is
Correct.
coming to, which is great because the average salary which is falling for your candidature is approximately 65K, and we have already achieved 85K. We have exceeded the threshold. So now don't be too greedy on it.
Yes, yes.
let's go with this. Though they have the bracket we have already checked in the database is stretching towards 1.2. They can go up to 1.2,
1.2.
but they want to always follow the bell curve. Remember I showed you the bell curve,
Correct.
and you are falling exactly in the center of the bell curve. Now this will have two advantages with you, Prakash. Number one, if there is a layoff which is happening, which does not happen at all in Netherlands, very low. If at all it happens, it cascades from top to bottom. So the bell curve, whoever are on the edge,
Edge
1.2, they will be laid off first, salary
first.
wise,
Correct.
and you will be coming back later. So is you always better to be on the safer side, and you are on the safer zone right now.
Correct. Correct. Got
Fantastic,
it.
man, Prakash. So I
And
know
Congratulations.
yeah, tell me.
yeah, then I've asked them when this process will get over. They told very clearly before August 1st it will get over. They want immediately to be placed in the client office. So
Lovely.
once they will release the offer letter, then 45 days it will take time to process the visa. It seems.
Superb. There we go. There we go, man. So Prakash,
Yes.
I think we have had a lot of pushing done to you. I know we were a little bit aggressive on you. You were not following the route, and we had to literally scold and push him also. But was it worth it? Tell me.
Really, really, it was worth it. Especially the last session,
Yeah, it was
it
great,
was
right?
amazing. It was amazing, actually.
Great.
The tricks and techniques about the job search in Europe.
Yes, yes.
Now tell me, those tricks and techniques which we did for Europe, do you think it will work in Australia or Canada or India?
It will work for everywhere, not only
Everywhere.
for
But specifically for Europe, if you see the searches, the Boolean search, everything which we used are so in depth. And that's great. That's great. So tell me, like, how has been your journey before you came into Aurolingua when you came with a skeptical mindset? What to do? Is it just another agency?
see, before come to this session, no, I didn't get any response from Europe, Canada, anywhere. I didn't get a single response. Okay, even if I get a response, they will ask some you want a relocation visa. If I ask I want visa sponsorship, they will refuse it. Okay.
Hmm.
Now after this, yesterday I've used the technique search with hiring. Go to
Yeah.
that, click it, connect with some send some ad note. Okay, I followed those steps. Yesterday itself, I got 4 replies. Okay, this one is a very positive, but three I got it. They told me definitely I will come back to you. I got
Lovely.
some reply. I got some reply. Okay, but this one is really fantastic. Really, really fantastic.
Lovely. 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 And how did you like the resume building techniques and job search and interviews? What is your take on those
I
each
will
and
tell
every
you.
aspects that we did?
Today morning they asked my resume. I asked,
Hmm.
please send me a job description. Then they sent a job description.
Yeah,
Based on this
good.
job description, I will change the resume. I will send back.
Yes. Yeah.
Then they told me your resume is it's really fit for us. I want to proceed further.
And how long did it take you to convert the resume using our technique? How long did it take you?
Uh, Not more than 5 to 10 minutes.
Saw that?
Oh,
Not more than
The
five to ten
techniques,
minutes.
only 5 minutes you can convert any resume as per the JD.
Yes, I went to
Yeah,
duplicate my standard resume. I put it as
lovely.
a job description, copied, and I matched it. 30% initially it's there. Then I put that keywords and I make it
Yes,
as
yes.
75%. Then I send the resume to them.
Lovely, man. That's exactly what we have done, and you have followed the same thing, and you have the result in front of you. Great. So tell me one more thing, Prakash. You came with a very skeptical mindset. Your morale was down also. I remember you used to not attend the
Yes, yes.
initial sessions.
Because the problem was that no, for my role, the
Hmm,
language is very important because most of the time I'm communicating with business people. Okay,
correct. Correct.
if I'm going for a job in Europe, business, Germany or Netherlands, anywhere, the first thing is the language is the priority for my role.
Yeah.
But here they told, see, I have a in the morning they told me I have some 30 English speaking customers it seems in Netherlands.
Wow.
Okay. You don't
That's how
worry
it
about,
is.
yeah, they told me that
People
you
have
don't
this
worry about
myth.
the Dutch.
People have the
Yes,
myth. Language. Great. Obviously, it's good to have language, and that's why Aurolingua has such a beautiful linguistic session. You name it: German, Dutch, Italian,
Dutch.
Portuguese, French. You name it, you have it here with the best of the resources. But that if you follow the techniques correctly, you make it with that. If not, we have Plan B, Plan C. It just goes on and on. That's and and how long have you been here? I think 1 month, Prakash, or maybe slightly more.
1.5 months
See,
mostly.
1.5 month. So do you think when we say 2 months, is it pragmatic or not? It is
Yes,
practical
yes.
or not?
It's practical, really practical.
great.
Lovely. Superb, man. I
Okay.
think that's great. So how would you like to confirm to the other folks who would like to join? Like, do you think they should try on their own, or do you think they should take support of Aurolingua and go ahead? What is your
No,
take on doing it?
they have to take your support actually. The techniques is the really good. The techniques we should follow actually.
Lovely, man. Fantastic.
That is
Fantastic,
the thing.
Prakash. I'm glad that three, four of us coming your hand, coming your way. And this one is done. This one is closed anyways. Okay, just I think in tomorrow, day after tomorrow, you should get an offer letter. Normally Fridays they do the consolidation of the offer letters. It'll be released to you. That should be it. Best part is that we have also worked on the notice period, and the notice period has been taken care here. Uh, do one thing also from a present employer. I'll give you a template. Take the reference letter from your HR. That will help you in your
Okay,
next positions that you go there. And you're not going to stop there in Netherlands with this. Don't think now that I have reached that country, that company, I'm done for. No, next 6 months you have to put another plan in place. You have to move
correct,
to
correct.
another position. You have to take another company. 6 months you have to again follow the plan B that we have in progress now.
Yes, and Alok, they
Hmm.
told me the visa category is like
Hmm.
high skilled immigrant something.
Great.
What is that?
Highly skilled. Highly
Highly
skilled.
skilled.
Highly
Okay.
skilled.
So and after 1 year or 2 years, we can change it out. We
Say,
can change
don't
the
worry,
visa.
it will be automatically. Companies taking care of it. No, why are you worrying? It will be just
Okay.
converted automatically. Let them do
Okay.
that. They will send you the invitation letter. They'll send you everything. Although in Netherlands you have, this startup visas, you have linguistic visas, you have a lot. But if companies taking care, they will take care of it. Don't worry.
They will take care of it.
But you also do the researches. You also keep advising them so that they
Okay.
should not think that visa is a hindrance for you. It'll just go
Yeah,
there.
sure. Yeah, definitely.
Great, Prakash. Anything you would like to say about Aurolingua?
It's a really great Alok. The session was really the techniques, tips and techniques and all. It was really amazing. Okay, if you follow the steps, definitely not in this month. Definitely you will get a job in abroad.
Absolutely. And how late
Great.
night we work, Prakash?
Oh,
How
even
late night?
sometimes it went 11 o'clock, 11:30 and all.
12
It went
o'clock. You
12
see,
o'clock
that's how
and
we
all.
work, man.
Yes, yes.
Fantastic. I'm glad. I'm great. So
Fantastic.
this is what we want to hear. All our effort coming this way. This is exactly are the oxygens for us, and I'm glad. This is something normal. We keep facing this in Aurolingua very normally. and I think this is something rubbing goodness. And keep still you are still part of Aurolingua. It's not that
Sure,
you have got the
definitely,
job
definitely.
doomed.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah.
still be part of Aurolingua. You'll be still be rubbing your techniques with our enhancing, working on it. We have that linguistic things which you need to enhance. And let's move on. And today we have the mock interview sessions, and tomorrow we
And
have the job
one more
search
thing, Look,
sessions.
morning they told me they have one more question for SAP FICO and BIM. If you
Hmm.
know anybody, just let me know.
I have people for SAP basic.
Basis,
Basis,
basis.
sorry. Please check. There are a couple of candidates.
Okay,
Though they got the offer in Poland, but Netherlands last minute they wanted to move to Netherlands. The person has already lived in Netherlands, so you
okay.
can just offer that. So see, this is the best part. One person goes in, pulls five people from there.
5 people,
So,
yeah.
and we have this huge community of people who are already absorbed and they're pulling
Correct,
each other.
correct,
So
correct, correct.
that's something which keeps, like for example, yesterday Pawan, he made it to Canada. Though the
Canada.
Oh,
Portugal also is there, got it in
okay.
Canada, and he has 2, 3 offers pending. So he's pulling in people.
Wow,
So,
great.
that's how the community functions. That's how the community works.
Good, great.
Great, man, Prakash. I just think that you're on the right track, but still, like there is a saying in English, right? There's many a slip between cup and lip.
Correct, correct.
Correct. So don't put your guards down.
Sure, sure,
Okay. Do not be overconfident. Play
sure.
it safe. Play it properly. Have 2, 3 offers in hand before moving, and then you move. At least have 2 offers in hand before
Yeah,
moving.
sure. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
So that
Yeah,
if this doesn't function due to any reason, maybe cultural differences, maybe work pressure, maybe the managerial office politics, you have the alternative. After 6 months, you can just go boiled onto that.
sure, sure. Definitely that.
All right. So you have
Yeah,
the magic wand in hand. Just keep using this and keep rubbing it out. All right,
sure, sure,
Prakash.
Alok. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Pleasure is all mine, and wish you all the best. And we shall see you in the sessions today evening and tomorrow. All right. Wow. Bye. I think it has got stuck.